Hello and welcome to the Daily Meal for Wednesday, the 11th of October, 2023. Now, how do you know it's an international break? Well, there are some signs, and one of the signs is that the newspapers will write about anything. And we have this from the South London Press, basically putting up a story saying Millwall sold out their Watford tickets, which is the kind of thing you would expect on the official website. You never see this kind of thing on the papers. So uh, here we go. So Millwall sell out allocation for Watford away match. Millwall sold out their allocation for the Championship match at Watford on October the 28th. The Lions had 2,000 tickets, but all of them had been snapped up by Tuesday. Millwall have lost once on the road this season, 3-1 at Norwich, but have bounced back to go 3 unbeaten away, winning 2-0 at Plymouth Argyle in their most recent trip. The Lions did the double over Watford in the last campaign. Andreas Vogel, Sam and Zion Fleming scored in a 2-0 Boxing Day win. A first half hat-trick by Tom Bradshaw earned a 3-0 success at the Den in October 2022. So there you go. That's how thin is that? Look, that's literally it. That is the story that the South London Press put out for today. They're scrambling, ain't they? The Southwark News, on the other hand, probably a bit late. Not really, I guess, because the games are today. But so obviously this was put up in the morning, so you probably would have seen it already. This is from southwarknews.co.uk. Full schedule of games that could feature Millwall players during the international break. Club football in the top two tiers of England are once again on pause for European qualifiers and other international matches. Indeed. 6 Millwall players have added off for international duty. Much of club football in England is on pause for the next week as international teams take precedence. Kevin Nisbet, Tom Bradshaw, George Saville could all be in action for senior teams. Well, Kevin Nisbet isn't. I don't know if this was written before, if they found out about the injury and he hasn't fixed it. While Brooke Norton Cuffey, Romain Esse, Naodomi and Mako are playing for national youth sides. Nisbet is set to miss Scotland's first game at least after picking up an hamstring problem. This is when and where the Lions Globetrotters will be in action before returning to SE16. Costa Coffee. Wednesday the 11th of October, today, and more on that later in the next story that I'm going to bring up. Bradshaw, he came on for the second half against Wales versus Gibraltar. Romain Esse played in a competitive game for England under-19s against Montenegro. Thursday, we obviously know Nisbet's not going to be featured in that big game for Scotland. I think if they win that game, they are qualified for the tournament. But I mean, realistically, not going to be winning that, and it doesn't harm their chances not to win this. They can still win it and get through with the later games that they have. So no pressure to win this game. Norton Cuffey, England under-21s versus Serbia under-21s. On Friday the 13th of October, Imaku, Latvia under-21s versus Ireland under-21s. It says Millwall under-21s there. No, we wish, but no, it's Ireland, Republic of Ireland. Saturday, Saville, Northern Ireland against San Marino. Fingers crossed for Northern Ireland in that one. They're having a tough time of it, but I mean, fucking hell. San Marino, you should think. Although San Marino, they're going to park the bus. That's what they do. They know nothing else. So it might be a tricky one for Northern Ireland to break them down because they're not very prolific in scoring goals anyway. So, and then Romain Esse could be featuring again for England under-19s versus under-19s, which it will be in Montenegro. Sunday the 15th, Wales versus Croatia, competitive game. Bradshaw may be involved in that. Monday the 16th of October, Norton Cuffey, England away to Ukraine under-21s. And on Tuesday, we have Northern Ireland versus Slovenia. France versus Scotland, which is a friendly. Why would they play Nisbet in that? Like, if he's not fit, don't play him in that. Why would you do that? It's a friendly. Like, seriously, don't do it, Scotland. Don't do it. And then Romain Esse with his third game. Yeah, he's got 3 games this week. Austria under-19s versus England under-19s. And there you go. So that is it. And most of those games are on Viaplay. The Wales games you can watch on BBC iPlayer by going to BBC iPlayer, going to channels, then going to S4C. If you can stand all the Welsh commentary. But there you go. Now, talking of Welsh commentary, here we go. I watched the second half. I watched Bradshaw. I watched him specifically very closely rather than the game. And he was playing on the shoulder of the last defender. He's moving up and down the line, trying to make space, getting available. And it seemed like the players didn't want to play past it to him. I don't know what they were doing. They were just tapping it around in front of the round about the 18-yard box of Gibraltar and just playing it around from side to side. Not really trying to wait for the perfect pass, but never did come. So you've just got to put it in the mixer, and Bradshaw making himself available time and time again. It's just one pass into him. So if you look on the left, you can see Bradshaw came on for Kiefer Moore at half time. It was one of 4 substitutions at half time. But the damage had already been done. It was 4-0 already. The first half team 4-0. Kiefer Moore, who we could have signed, but didn't. Scored 2 goals against the mighty Gibraltar. And if we go down here, you can see here Tom Bradshaw, number 19, 6.6. So there you go. Gibraltar not having a shot, apparently. Not a single shot in that game. 22% possession. Wales had 28 shots, 11 on target, 13 off target, 4 block shots. Damn. Gibraltar had 1 corner kick and they couldn't even get a shot on it out of it. Damn. Yeah. Bradshaw had a shot that he put into the side netting, and he had Gaza 1996-esque where there was a cross put in and he jumped at it and he just missed it. And he had another incident where there was another cross put in and he went in for it and the goalkeeper punched him on the top of the head. Accidentally, of course. And there was a bit of worry there. I was like, oops, is this an injury I'm watching here? Is this bad news for Millwall? No, it's fine. Got up, carried on. All good. So there you go. There's Tom Bradshaw playing second half for Wales. But I don't know if it's the other players that came on. They were like trying to do too much on the ball to prove themselves rather than being team players and pass the ball around. I don't know. They just want passing to him. It was really weird. Moving on to maybe he was asking for the ball in English and they only pass it to you if you speak Welsh. Instead of saying here, to feet, you got to say whatever the Welsh equivalent that is. But here we go. Romain Esse playing today. He did play. You can see him right there. He is the cover boy of the story of the match report. Number 20, right there. England under 19s 0, Montenegro 0. Here we go. So what's going on here then? The Young Lions dominate hosts in Euro 19 Euro qualifier, under 19 Euro qualifier, but were unable to find the breakthrough needed. England's under 19s dominated from start to finish against Montenegro, but had to settle for a 0-0 draw in their opening match of the under 19 Euros qualification. The Young Lions' goal was rarely troubled at the DG Arena in Podgorica, whilst they created a host of golden chances in either half. But a combination of Montenegro goalkeeper Benjamin Krejstaric and some misfortune meant Simon Rusk's side were unable to find the goal their play arguably deserved. The Young Lions will now go in search of victory against Wales on Saturday. Didn't they change their name to Kumru? Or was that just in the first team levels? Shouldn't it be Kumru? On Saturday and Austria on Tuesday, with the top two progressing to the elite round of qualification for the UEFA Under-17 Championships, which will take place in Northern Ireland next year. What is this story? He wrote able instead of unable, and he's just said UEFA Under-17s, even though it's Under-19s. See, we're literally 4 lines in, and there's already 2 mistakes. What the fuck are we doing here? Which will take place in Northern Ireland next summer. England dominated the first half and had a number of openings before Dominic Ballard would have given them the lead with a low shot following Archie Gray's impressive run and through ball had it not been for the leg of the Montenegro keeper. And there you can see front and centre number 20, Romain Esse. Nice. Minutes later, Keir Jestarek had to make another good save to deny Romain Esse's bouncing shot, with the goalkeeper then denying the Millwall youngsters' curling effort shortly before half-time. Yes. Well, no, it would have been nice if he scored, but hey, he's in the match report. Gray's set-piece deliveries were causing Montenegro problems, and Jack Hinselwood dived in to head agonisingly wide minutes prior to the interval. England started the second half brightly, and within the first 6 minutes, Lionel Sosa and Adrian Blake both had shots from the left-hand side of the penalty box saved. Ballard was next to have an effort from close range saved after a good run and pass from Joby Bellingham. Montenegro's goal was living a charmed life, which was highlighted when Esse got back to his feet after being bundled over in the penalty area and hit a shot which was saved by the back heel of goalkeeper Keir Jestarek and trickled wide of the post. Esse again there, so he got back to his feet after being bundled, so didn't get the penalty, got a shot away, and it was luckily saved by the back heel by the keeper. It was a similar story when 2 substitutes combined as Amari Kellyman laid the ball off to Nathan Lowe, and his low shot from 15 yards out went wide by the narrowest of margins. England continued to search for a goal, but despite several nearly moments, they had to settle for a point. And you can see there the team. Number 20, Romain Esse, Millwall. He came off on the 83rd minute for number 3, Callum Scanlon. So there you go. Lovely stuff there, lovely stuff. Getting in the match report, so you can see all the team there. That's all the team. How many of them are mentioned in the match report? About 4 of them, 5 of them. And Esse's got mentioned 2 times, so lovely jubbly. Or is it 3 times? So nice. Just a shame you can't watch these. Maybe you can watch them. They might be on somewhere. There might be some clips on YouTube somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, lovely stuff there. Long may it continue. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.